Boom, and we are live. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Hope y'all having a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this podcast. Obviously, I am Brad, and I'm joined as always by my homie Jack. We are the Nerds and Mike podcast, baby. And I'm not gonna lie, I literally have been doing that intro for a while now. I think that actually is gonna become the new intro of the podcast, bro. Just being like, "Yo, I am Brad. You are Jack. We are the Nerds and Mike podcast." Like,
Yeah,
sounds pretty lit. You know what I mean? But
rolls off the tongue.
exactly, just rolls right up the tongue, bro. Same thing with that. Same thing with the title of it too. But I I'm not gonna lie, speaking of this, I was thinking about this today, how you showed me, cuz like how you were like, "Yo, Brad, I want to show you some more of the MCU," and
Mm-hmm.
how you showed me some of the what ifs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, like that seeing all the So, okay, I ask this. So that's the only way Hulk can die is
I
just in
mean,
that story, right?
well, in that story, and then like the other one I referenced of him getting killed by Wolverine or whatever, from like getting ripped out from the inside. But again, uh, that story in particular, I mean, with all the what ifs, they're just really interesting because they're just like kind of like it's like a thought experiment, you know. It's like what
Exactly.
it literally is just what if, like what if something was different, what if you change this thing, the whole story changes. Though it's really,
What if we didn't start this podcast?
yeah, dude, no, see, that's,
what
yeah.
what what if I didn't bro, I think about this. I think about this sometimes, bro, and I think about it, I'm just like, holy shit. I think about this all the time, bro. It's just like, yo, how like you play a lot of different games. Dude, I think about this all the time, man. If I did not literally scroll on Twitch and watch Call of Duty and find this guy named Crew God, we would not be here right now. Like, I think we all need to, any of our listeners, we need to acknowledge that right now, bro. If I didn't go through Twitch and Twitch didn't exist, and I didn't become a Twitch streamer, I would have never met this dude. And
Yeah.
he's literally like one of the best people I ever met in my life. So
Well,
it's
same
like it's
same to
kind of
you,
wild to
Brad.
think
So
about. It's just wild to think about, man. Like
yeah.
but with that being said, I will say that's actually a good fight, man. I heard someone talk about that one time. Who would win in a fight, Hulk versus Wolverine?
I mean, again, most of the time they end. It's like a tie, bro. But like for the most part, like they see Hulk. He gets stronger with or he. I think with more pain, he gets stronger too. So it's like similar to Doomsday, but like at the same time, I think like I don't. I think Doomsday did come before Hulk, but I could be wrong. I have no fucking clue. Um,
Right?
but yeah,
And also just like Wolverine, he has an alter ego where it's called like Hulk Breaker or Hulk or World Breaker or something like that,
oh, you mean Hulk?
right?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Hulk
Hulk.
has,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So it's like they both have those alter egos that can make them like way stronger and way different. You know what I mean? Because like, isn't that like, because if we're doing a character at their maximum potential, wouldn't it be like you have to here, put the mic a little closer to my face. You have to like make you have to put everything that the comics and the movies include all into one, because it's like it's them at their it's not like just some random point in their timeline, right? So it's like,
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, technically, dude, it is a pretty fair fight because no matter how much fucking damage that Logan takes, at the end of the day, even if Hulk rips him in half, he can still regenerate and still like.
Yeah.
So like, and that's also like there. I think there's literally been an animated movie about Wolverine and Deadpool. I think I watched it when I was younger. Um, like where they fight and it's like actually pretty graphic though, like there's like arms getting chopped
Right.
off and shit and blood and stuff. And what is it, Nolan
I
North, Rick Toffin plays Deadpool. That was pretty funny.
bro, I love Deadpool Wolverine's relationship, dude. It's so funny. I love it. You speak because it's like literally how like I remember I played the game Wolverine versus Deadpool. I remember, or not the game, but I played Deadpool's game, and
Yep.
Wolverine appears in the game, is what I'm saying. And when he appears in the game, he literally was like excuse me, he was talking to Deadpool, and like Wolverine's like he's like, one of the quotes I remember, he's like, "I smell cheap hot sauce." Deadpool, I know you're around here. And then Deadpool just like, because you know how he can teleport too with his like
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, and he teleports, he's like, hey, oh, it's you.
Mhm.
Like, speaking of Deadpool, bro, that actually literally reminds me of a thing that I wanted to mention on the pod. Because I had this question of like, what movie is where the sequel is better than the original? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just rewatched both Deadpools. This might be a hot take, but I think Deadpool 2 is better than Deadpool 1.
Really? What's your reasoning?
I think it's
Interesting.
just I think just like there's more characters, there's more action, there's still hella jokes. You get to see like at the end he finally gets reunited with his girl, like and like just everything about it, man. Like I just thought it played out so perfectly, and plus Cable came into it, and Cable ends up like
AKA
and like
Thanos.
yeah, and like I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I think another reason is because um Deadpool in that movie, like how he's basically known as like a popular anti-hero. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think maybe, and obviously, I don't know the comics like you do, but like for me, when I've seen the movies, he seems like he's more of a hero than a villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely is like he's funny. Like he's a chill, like fun superhero, or like I don't even know
Yeah.
what to call him. Like he's just a comic book character. Let's put him in that for now. I mean, like he has been a villain in the past. I think he started off as a villain. He was actually the origin of Deadpool comes from Wade Wilson,
Yep.
from Slade from DC. And
Yep.
Deathstroke basically, and then so they just did a rip off of that, which is Deathstroke, so Deadpool, um, and then
Oh,
yeah,
I never knew that.
yeah, and his name is
Wow.
literally, I think his name is literally the same as Wade Wilson from I think his name is Wade Wilson, like both versions, like Deathstroke
Well,
and
no,
Deadpool.
I thought it was I thought it's like Wade Winston Wilson is Deadpool and Slade Josen Wilson
He
is
does. It's his
Deathstroke.
name, but it's his like Slade is his like his nickname, but I think his like full real name is Wade Wilson. I'm pretty sure. Let me look it
Okay.
up real quick. Let me look it
And
up.
it's so funny because it's like Deadpool is way more popular than Deathstroke has ever been.
Yeah, well, no, dude. You see, that's the thing, bro. DC fans will not agree with that, bro.
They won't.
Yeah, 100%. They okay. Let's
So,
see.
like you really think that Deathstroke is more well known and popular than Deadpool?
I don't know. They might be honestly like the same age. Technically, they might have both like come out in the 90s. So, it
But
it,
like,
it might
does
be like a.
Deathstroke have a movie?
But the thing is, no, Deathstroke doesn't have a movie. He is in the Snyder Cut version of the Justice League, so he has had roles and things. And they what the fuck is this actor? The one that's married to Sofia Vergara. What's his name?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't he like? I
He's
know
like
who
a
you're talking
he's like
about
a
though.
jacked motherfucker. Like he
Sofia
looks like
Vergara, bro.
he
She's
looks
fine
like
as fuck. She's so hot.
what
She
Slade. Okay, wait. Maybe his name is Slade Wilson. Yeah, I think you might be right then. Yes.
let's
Okay. Yeah,
go.
you were right. Okay, so then okay, Deadpool's is Wade Wilson then, but it's look Slade Wilson and Wade Wilson. Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Right. No, Jack, that's not similar at all, Jack. What are you talking about,
and
man? That's not similar at all.
then people were like, he's got two swords too, like Deathstroke. Like,
I thought Deathstroke only had one sword.
no, he's two.
Oh, okay. I thought he only had like that one giant sword
Sometimes he has
that he
one,
carries
sometimes
around.
he has two, but most interpretations he's got two. Like
Okay.
in that, and that's the whole thing. It's Deadpool is like a whole fucking. He's a joke, right? He's a
Yeah.
knockoff of a parody of this version of his character in DC or whatever, which is like also Slade Wilson or whatever Deathstroke is so fucking serious. Like he does not fuck around. So it's just really funny that Deadpool like does. He just doesn't take anything seriously, really.
But you know what, bro? Maybe like okay, I know you said DC fans won't agree with that, but it's like, dude, and in my opinion, like when I see it, I never knew Deathstroke, and I until like literally like a year ago, and I've known of Deadpool for a long time. So it's like I don't, and even like people who like don't even know like anything about Marvel, they know Deadpool. You know what I mean? So it's like I just don't think there's any
Well,
contest.
there was a show when I was growing up, at least, called Teen Titans, and on Teen Titans, Deathstroke is on it, and that might be another reason why people might have more of a significant memory or a
Okay.
closer memory to Deathstroke than Deadpool. Uh, so because he's just been in like more like shit that people grew up with,
So I guess like Deadpool's just way more relevant now.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's he is very 90s s comedy. Like his comedy is very raunchy. So he's like very like still reminiscent of the 90s, but like now everybody's like, "Oh, funny, superhero kill, laugh, blood, fart joke, like
I love it, bro. It's the best.
like so they're just like
It's the
now
fucking
now
best.
everybody's eating that shit up. Like that's how it's always been in the comics, and like he always fucks around. There's literally
But
one
you know
where
what?
he
Right.
like he gets the Infinity Gauntlet and he kills like the whole MCU or whatever, not the MCU, but the Marvel
Yeah.
universe or whatever. But yeah,
That's the reason why Deadpool got so relevant is because people like the fact that it's like, because like okay, even though it's definitely not, people usually assume that, like, oh, like, because like you think about like kids dress up as like Thor or Captain America or Spider-Man for Halloween, they think, oh, those movies are mainly for kids. Then you see this like R-rated, funny, crazy, like swearing and like guts Marvel film called Deadpool, and people are like, oh, they kind of gravitate towards that. It's more of like an adult
yeah.
film. And it's almost more like Deadpool is more of like a comedy movie with a little bit of action more than just a Marvel movie, you know what I mean? So
I mean,
it's just a
yeah,
whole different twist.
definitely. Yeah, it definitely is more of a comedy. And I think it's just like it is more of like you get jokes, and I think it's not even like Ant-Man is a comedy, but they just like dance around the jokes, like they're kind of like written into the shit. And Deadpool, it's literally they're just rattling shit off, and like it's like take
Right.
after take, whatever's funny, whatever works. And yeah, no, I mean, again, they're doing a Deadpool 3 now in the actual
I'm
MCU.
so excited.
And
So
Hugh
excited.
Jackman is coming back to play Logan.
I know.
Uh,
I heard about that.
so that will be that will be again, we will be able to see that whole fight, who will win, Deadpool or Logan.
So okay, so is that so you think, are you thinking they actually are going to fight one on one in this movie? Is that your assumption?
I mean, why not, bro? This is the first time we're actually seeing. I mean, because technically, God, there's a fucking god awful movie, you probably haven't even heard of it or seen it. It's called X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I have heard of that movie,
Yeah,
and I
dude.
thought about watching it because I haven't seen many. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Okay, this is gonna be a very hot take, and yo, Wolverine fans, get ready, bro.
Oh
But
God.
like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Besides the movie Logan, I didn't like any of Wolverine's films,
Oh
like any of them.
damn, bro. I'm a big Wolverine fan, so that kind of hurts,
I know
bro.
I love Wolverine, but like, dude, the first one where he's like in like Thailand or some shit, like, to me that
In
one was
Japan.
just like Japan, yeah. But like, dude, that one was just like, Logan was a great movie, but other than that, dude, all of the movies to me were just kind of like whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, again, I think I'm more into it because I'm like, I fucking love the X-Men. I love Logan, and I grew up on those movies, and that shit was, I love that.
Right.
So that's probably more of a nostalgic bias, but again, I will love to see like when I know it was a fucking joke, but when in Multiverse of Madness, spoilers ahead,
Well, dude,
when
okay, I'm gonna say this, man, and I said this straight up, like, maybe, okay, multiverse. Yeah, it's a good thing to say spoiler, but like, to talk about movies like Infinity War and Endgame, like, if you are a Marvel fan and you have not seen those movies by
yeah,
now, like, you deserve to have
well,
them spoiled, like,
this is like
straight up.
Phase 4 stuff, things that most likely not a lot of people have seen. So yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
spoiler warning, when they have Charles Xavier in that and he just gets fucking murked, I laugh my ass off, even though I fucking like, I knew, like, I was like, damn, like, I kind of wanted to see like the X-Men be in the MCU and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
I got the idea, like, I got what they were doing, like, and it was kind of funny because I was like the only one laughing in the theater. Like, that was the whole point though, right? It was supposed to like show like he ain't shit, compared to the Scarlet Witch. Like, he
Right.
gets his ass fucking handed to him, and I just thought that was funny. And like my friend just turns to me and is like, bro, what the fuck? Like, after he gets his neck snapped, I'm like, hey, yeah, like, I don't know, like, even
Oh my
even
God.
I like really care about the X-Men and like Charles Xavier and shit, and I still was like, okay, like, I
Right.
get this, like, I'm down for this, like, I'll see where this goes.
Dude, I don't know why. I don't know why everyone hated on Multiverse of Madness. I just rewatched that movie. I thought it was fucking lit.
I think it's because there are too many pieces. There
Well, right, go ahead.
No, I mean, just generally saying there's a lot, like, just now too, you just watched What If, and you now know like the kind of the origin of that Peggy Carter or Captain Carter that we saw in Multiverse of Madness. So there are other like, Easter eggs and things in there. There's a Fantastic Four shit as well. So like, if you're not familiar with that stuff, or if you're not even like into it in general, like as a nerd, it's gonna be like, I think that's also like the general public too, when they go into like an Avengers movie, or they go into like fucking what's it called, I don't know, like any Avengers movie, like, and they're just like, I'll watch this without even knowing anything, you know? Like I'll just go into it blind, and then they expect like to understand and like know what's going on, and it's like, nah, that's not
Right.
how this works. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
I think. Do you think that's like okay? Well, I was gonna say like no. I heard the reason why people don't like that movie is like they thought it was way too much of a Scarlet movie and not too much not that much Doctor Strange.
I mean, she's the villain in it, you know, and I think if it's a good, to be honest, if it's a good MCU movie, the villain is really fleshed out and they show kind of both sides. Like if you look
That's
at the way
true.
that they develop Thanos, the way that
Yeah.
they show Killmonger's side of his story in Black Panther, you know, fucking Russian dude from the Iron Man 2. Like I could go off, you know, on a list with all the different sides you kind of got to see, because like again, like the villains are as good as because like, you know, you see them on the screen and you can kind of feel where like their presence. You can feel like, you know, maybe somebody's
Yes.
about to get killed or some shit randomly, someone's about to, you know, you don't know what they're gonna do. And if they do a good job at it, like, and they sell that well, like, bro, that's a great job, you know. And like that's what makes a good villain, you know. So yeah, no, I think maybe it would probably also be if you're going into that movie thinking like, oh, I want Scarlet Witch to help out Doctor Strange, and then you just maybe also didn't watch WandaVision, so you don't know what the fuck is going on too, and you just see her now and she's evil, you know, like
Right.
it makes no sense. So it's like I totally understand that, you know.
Yeah. I no, yeah, I guess I see your point, man, but like I don't know. I think Doctor Strange is definitely his I don't know if he's coming out with a third one. You probably would know better than me.
Well, let's just say there's more ahead in What If, so you might get your little taste of Doctor Strange a little bit more, and Benedict Cumberbatch does play the role.
But the thing is, what does like okay that what if that doesn't like tell what the next story is gonna be? It's just like a what if happens.
Maybe it doesn't. I cannot say, but think about it, bro. It's a multiverse. Think about how endless the multiverse is. Think
Right.
about at any point they could use any of these characters, you know, and just drop them in, like we just saw in Multiverse of Madness, you know, like
Yeah.
that's the whole thing too. Is it's just like once you kind of brush up on the homework, or you brush up on the shows, and you understand kind of like the gist, like where they're kind of going with it now, like this whole, and that's I think why this whole next like phase hasn't worked, is because it's a lot more multiverse centered, and a lot of the time it's harder for people to understand that, and like
Right.
understanding like alternate like realities and things like that, and how things could change from one instance or something. Like I don't know how I understand it, or like, you know, how you can understand it. I don't know like how it just came, like it just works for us somehow, right? It works for us because
Yeah.
we can understand it, but other people who don't like normally watch movies like that, or don't like aren't familiar with that type of stuff, they're just like, what, like there's two of them
Yeah.
now, is that his brother, what, like yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Watching when I watched that movie, how like that chick can literally like go have the power to go to different universes. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I think about that. Like, okay, yo, Jack, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Damn, this is a really good question. I don't know.
I know, right?
I mean, like, I would, bro. I don't know, man. Like, there's so many. Like, what specific? Like, do I have to be like flight or something, or can I be like, I want Spider-Man's powers, or I want Wolverine's powers? You know, like, can I say that?
Yeah, you gotta be specific. You can't just be like, because people could be like, oh, I want Superman's powers, so you get like 40 different powers. Like, nah.
So it only has to be one power then. See, like,
Yeah.
if I web sling without his strength and his like agility, I'm just gonna fucking slam into a wall and
Oh
explode. You
yeah,
know.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
like that. See, like a lot of
I'll say
these,
it right
a
now.
lot of them
I'm
doesn't work without the other like pair. Sometimes, you know, their ability it, like
yeah.
counters.
I'm gonna say for me, as far as specific, I think I'm gonna go with super speed.
Hmm.
Actually, no. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna go with the ability to freeze time. A little bit random, but I think that's what I'd go with.
I mean, technically, you probably achieve that with super speed, but yeah, no, definitely
I
more
I guess you're
immediate.
right. Yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah, you could go super speed. I guess just like yeah, you could freeze it and then you can literally just like go do whatever you want to when you freeze that shit.
I
Go
guess
to Best Buy and like take a couple TVs and then just walk out. You know.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's being it's a superhero ability. It sounds like a super villain ability, but
Oh yeah, yeah. Using that shit for evil.
yeah, no, fucking what's it called? Yeah, I was about to say something and I forgot it. God damn it.
Oh no, it's all gone. Okay, well, um, well, how about this? Well, I'm gonna move on, but you can tell me that when it comes back to you. Hopefully, it does.
Okay, no, it came back to me.
Okay,
No, it was just gonna be a reference to The Boys, but you haven't seen it, so I realized it
I
doesn't
have
work.
not. Oh,
S-
but what's your superpower, bro?
Probably teleportation, I would say,
Teleporting. Okay,
because
I could think would be a dope power. I can see that.
I think it would the way it would work too. I want my teleportation to work is like I just can like look at a location and be like, yo, I can go there now. If I can visualize it on a map, boom, can go there or some shit. I don't know. Find a way like that. I feel like you gotta switch it up some way. But yeah.
No, I agree. I think that's kind of like where my mind went to is being able to teleport, but I feel like also literally like if you have super speed, you literally also like you can play pretty much like any sport ever. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's
You can play
true.
any sport ever. I could literally be the best basketball or football or soccer player ever.
I mean, you don't think they would think you were sus, bro? Because you got these super abilities. They would be like, hey, bro,
Oh
he's
no, no,
cheating.
they probably just assume that I'm that good. They'll be like, nah, there's no sus vibes from this guy. You actually want to know that? What is what? Because that came to me. That happened like it was like literally like the whole year of 2022. Sum it up. That's what's like literally sus. That's what 2022 was summed up as. Like, dude, what is the origin of sus?
I
Like, how
mean,
did like
I've
what?
I've been using sus since high school, but like
But like, okay, what does it mean?
I mean, it's like suspect. It's like you're sus, bro. Like you're like that's sus. Like
Okay.
that's like it's not cool. I guess it's sketchy sometimes. It can be like it can be a
It's like,
variety of
bro,
things too.
because like I'm 22 and I never understood what that meant. I knew it was like something like bad because people be like you're gonna do that like yo that's kind of sus. So it's like I was just kind of like what does that I'm actually I literally had to like walk some of my supervisor at work through like some new slang because she's like 33 years old, but also that literally she thinks that the Goonies is like
It's
the
not
best movie
even
ever.
that's not
So
even that old though too.
is what sus?
33. No,
Oh
33 is
yeah, I
not even
know.
that old.
Well, dude, for her, she's like I said, she's stuck in the '90s. So it's like I had to walk her through. She didn't know what she's like. I just found out what Riz is. You know what I mean? And literally, I said like, yeah, pretty much. If you say like, yo, you got W Riz, Jack, that just means that literally like, yo, you know how to like flirt with chicks and talk to them. And she's like, what the hell does W mean?
Oh my god.
It's like. uh, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like explaining, I remember I literally took a video of my grandma one time, and I was like, cause I walked her through like I was like, yo, say some new slang, like say yo, that new Drake album is lit, fam, and she's like, that new Drake album is lit, fam.
Oh
That
god.
was that was so funny, dude. Oh, I was laughing my ass. I was like, yo, that's gotta go on TikTok right now, baby. That's a W TikTok video, bro.
Dude, have you seen like I've seen videos of like people dressing up their grandparents like how they dress and it's like us when we're older, bro. That shit literally like I can't even think about what we will be when we're fucking old as fuck. Like that's insane.
Yo, what do you want to what do you want to what do you think your vibe is gonna be when you're like 70 years old?
I mean, I hope it's just the same shit. I don't know. I hope I'm still chill and I smoke weed. I don't know. I want to be like if especially if I'm retired at that point, like, I can just hang out,
I'm
play
not
video games, just take it
I'm
easy.
not gonna lie, bro. I think for me, like, dude, I want to just be like 70 and just like be like cussing all the time. I just want to be sitting on my like big ass like white boy like leather chair and just be cussing all day.
Yeah?
Just be like, yo, like tell my grandkids like, yo, give me the fucking remote, bro. Give me the fucking TV remote. Like, bro, I wonder if literally like at that because that's 50 years from now. Yeah, 50 years. So I'm like, yo, I wonder, what do you think even technology will be 50 years
2077,
from now?
baby.
Oh shit.
Or 2073, but yeah.
73, yeah, dude. What technology will even be at that time? Like, holy, yo, Cyberpunk is 2070, 27. Yeah, baby. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yo, Cyberpunk is set in 2077.
I
So, like, bro,
mean,
maybe we'll have some Cyberpunk
there,
shit going
dude,
on.
it is crazy. There, no, dude, there's like, it is insane. Like, I was like fucking playing Cyberpunk for the longest time, and then I like go into a 7-Eleven, and then they just have, or no, I think it was a Walgreens or some shit, and they just have these like fucking like projection like refrigerated areas now. Like they tell you what's inside, and it's like projected
Yeah.
on it. And I'm really like, what the fuck? Like, am I still in the game right now? Like, what? Like,
Oh, man.
like it,
Bro, it's
dude.
so
It
crazy.
will get crazy. It will. Like, I 100%. Like,
I literally saw this the other day. We went to like a went to a what's it called, like a, what, I don't know what a store is, but it's like a store where you can go buy like new like refrigerators and washer and dryers and
appliance
all that
store,
shit.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like we went there, and dude, they have like refrigerators now where you can like, I sound old as shit, but they have refrigerators now where like they have like fucking like iPads and tablets on the fucking fridge.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm like, dude, like literally you can, and like, dude, literally they have some that's like voice activated. Like, can you please open the fridge? And it opens. I'm like, dude, how lazy, how much of a lazy piece of shit do you have to be to like not even want to open your goddamn fridge?
Hey,
Like,
bro, you got to be
holy frick.
as lazy as much as the prices, you know. So
God, bro. Holy fuck.
that's what you pay for.
That shit was
The
wild,
laziness.
man. And I was just, when I was like going on my stream, my fucking Alexa, that thing kept going off little every like 5 seconds. Like, dude, that was very I know you were laughing your ass
I
off
didn't
on
think that it would cause that problem too. I was just like, I was trying to correct you because you kept calling her Alex, and I was like, nah, he's a girl. So
Oh, see, you have that problem
well,
too, fam.
I
You
was
got
trying to
that
correct
problem too.
in my brain, whatever. But yeah. So but yeah, no. Again, don't say the forbidden name. I guess you'll have to like find like a
Yeah,
nickname.
exactly.
Be like, just call her A. Be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, but she's probably thinking I might be talking to somebody else. Like, hi, A, how you doing, A? Good to see you, A. It's
Yeah.
been wonderful. Hope you have a wonderful day, A. Sounds like I'm Canadian.
I don't know. Something. You'll think of something. That's why I was like, the other one. I don't want to have you say it, Lexa, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll
Then
activate.
my thing is gonna be like, sorry, I don't know that. It's like, and it's funny because it's like that name. I wonder why they chose that name, like the name Alexa for that. Because like literally, yeah, Alexa, never mind. But I wonder why they chose that name, because it's like, you think about it, it's not like is that really like, they probably chose like that name is pretty uncommon. That's probably why they thought that would be a good name for the device, right? Because it's like a name that you don't say that often, I guess.
I mean, I got a cousin named Alexa, but yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
I actually, literally, I don't think I've, unless except for this stream, I don't think I've ever met anybody named that name before.
I mean, I don't
be
know
honest.
I don't know what the origin of the name is, but I'm sure maybe it's a West Coast name or something more like out
West
there.
Coast.
It's
I
like,
mean, I lived in Vegas though, so it's like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
No, maybe it's like upper West Coast because she lived in Seattle. I don't know. Again, I don't I don't know,
Okay.
dude. I don't fucking know name geography and shit.
Bro, I always forget about that place, Seattle. That's some place I always wanted to go in America too, bro. Is Seattle. It's Seattle and New York. Ironically, it's all both places where they still fucking snow. But I mean, hey, I still would love to go visit both of them.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle's not a bad time. It's very hilly. They
Really?
yeah, no, it's like mountainous a little bit out there, or pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, I did a rowing camp. So funny enough, I don't know if you know this. I'll tell you the origin of my name Crew. It was in high school. I used to row on a rowing team. And so I created like a fake Instagram account, and I was like, yo, I got to think of a name for this. I was like, what could I do? And I looked at Tyler the Creator, and I was like, wait, okay, he's got the creator at the end. I could use something like that. What's a creator? It's a god, okay. And then I was like, all right, what else? And then I was like, wait, rowing. Can't do rowing god. That sounds bad. What about crew god? And so
oh man.
yeah, from there was the name was born, you know, and But
The name had came into fruition.
yeah, no, but for the most part, when I was rowing out there, it was like pretty chill. It was like a camp. We were in high school or something, and we were in this like college, and it was like during the summer, so we were staying in the dorms. It was like a summer camp kind of. It was like
Okay.
we were there for like a couple weeks or something. But at a certain point, we figured out that we could. There was like an abandoned floor like below us. Like there's just like nobody on it, and we found out that it was like basically on this hill, and you could open a window and you could get out and you could go. So like three,
Really?
so like three of us, we tried it out one night. We just like we both left. All three of us left. We like walked around the area. Super not smart at all. Don't ever fucking do that. I was an idiot. Like
Right.
don't listen to me. If you're, don't take my advice. I'm telling you just a story here.
Uh,
And just like walked around the area, just like fucked around. It's not like we were doing anything. We were like 15 or 14. I think they were 2 years older than me or so, that they might have been juniors. But I was like a freshman. And it was just like we were like, yeah, we're fucking sneaking out and we're going around Seattle, yeah. And then on the one of the third, I think it was like the second to last night, I think, yeah, or third, we were like, all right, we'll sneak out. And like one of our homies, like he had his cousin that lived in or it might have been a cousin or brother, I don't fucking know. Basically someone that was older than him that could get him alcohol. So we were like, oh no
oh shit.
way. And he's like, okay, yo, we'll get the alcohol and we'll hit the streets. And like we
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
he basically, his like brother gets him like a bottle of Jack and like leaves it in like a very discreet area in like a paper bag. It's like kind of near, I think, where we like get out of. And then so he like hides it in one of the vacant dorm rooms. And then we like wait till it's late at night. We were like dodging the fucking the coaches and stuff because they like do room
Yeah.
checks on us and everything. And it just fucking, we somehow narrowly sneak past this one coach. I think we like convinced him we were going somewhere else or some shit. He's just like, all right, yeah,
Okay.
go quick. And fucking, so then from there we just sneak out and we go and we take a cab to downtown Seattle. And we just drink this bottle of Jack in the streets. We wander around like just like, so it's
Oh
so
my
dumb, bro.
god.
It was such a stupid fucking thing. It's not like anything bad happened either. We were like went to the Space Needle and shit. It was like, it was pretty fun, but it was just like there was nothing to do. We were kids in fucking high school. We didn't have like fake IDs
Right.
or anything. Like, uh, it was just, I don't know. Sorry, I that just reminded me of that like story. It was just,
That was all
we didn't
good,
get
bro.
caught too, surprisingly, and I don't. I think I'm out of whatever the ramifications, whatever the fuck.
What?
Fuck. It's like a statute of limitations. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. So that's the one time that you sneaked out. Have you ever like? I have never. Did I ever sneak out? No, I don't. I don't think I did. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think I always just like. I will say I haven't done. I've never sneaked out, but I've definitely done some really like bad shit.
Oh
like
God, what? I mean, do you
I
want to? Do you want to say? How bad are we
Sure, why not?
talking?
Sure, why not? I mean, it's pretty bad, so let's just say it. Why not? You can see how relaxed I am. I'll say this. This was when I was 16, and my dad owned a company, and he was in partner with somebody else, and he gave the guy his he gave my dad his own like credit card to be able to use to buy like business stuff and stuff like that. So it was only supposed to be business expenses, and so I literally um I did not have we never had any food in the house, and I was like getting starving. I was like so hungry, and we had nothing to eat. And so finally I just said, you know what, fuck this. What I literally did, bro, I my dad like always like he fell asleep, and his like I took his wallet out of his pants and literally grabbed the credit card that was the partner's credit card, and I ordered pizza off of it, and I did that for like probably 2 months, and I ordered so much food that I racked up an insane amount of money, and
Oh.
literally I literally got my ass beat, but That's the end of the story.
Holy shit, dude.
And it wasn't even dad's money, so he freaked out.
Dude.
Yeah, but literally, my family didn't give me the other side of my family didn't give me any shit because they were like, dude, like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old kid has no food.
Yeah.
It's like he can't. I literally like couldn't get a job because I was always helping my dad with his business after school. So it's like,
Damn.
what other alternative was I supposed to do? You know? What I
Yeah,
mean?
no. I mean, that just sucks, you know. That just like you didn't you didn't know though too. Like how would you have known, you know? Like
Yep. But I still stole. Have you? Okay, yo, Jack. How about this, man? Have you ever stolen anything?
um yeah, I've
Oh yeah, with
I
that smile, I could tell that you definitely
I mean
stole some
like
shit.
in my younger years, like I remember one time I stole a Kool-Aid packet and my dad like made me return it. And it was like I had to like apologize and stuff and so yeah. But like for the most part, I like that's I don't know. I mean, I haven't really ever been caught, I would say, but I have like in high school we would steal Four Locos from like 7-Eleven all the time. Uh
Okay.
and like we would have a thing where someone would go distract the clerk and then like one of us would just go up and like get a bag open and just toss in as many as we can, you know.
Have you ever I'm not gonna lie, have you ever been caught while stealing?
uh Almost, but
Almost. Okay.
I like kind of like worked my way out of it. I just kind of backed up and left out the door.
Cause bro, I got caught one time.
Oh shit, what
And keep in
happened?
mind, I think it was like a phase. I went on a like a I wouldn't say rampage, but I went in like a time where I was just stealing everything. And
Damn.
yeah, 16, 17, I was bad, dude. Once I got to 18, I was like, I kind of matured and I was like, yo, let's just play basketball all day. But 6, 17, I was a bad kid. But anyway, I remember I got caught. It was in um it was at Home Depot, and I was there with my dad's friend. He was just like taking me somewhere, and he had to get some at Home Depot, for the business. And he basically um he basically was taking a long time shopping, and I was thirsty as fuck. So I went in the fridge and just grabbed a fucking monster. And what happened is I tried to literally get away and not pay for it. So what I did is I like throughout the whole time shopping, I drank it, and then I literally just like left it on an empty shelf and just Usain bolted the fuck out of there. And literally, I thought I was doing fine. And then I was like, I was like, hey, I'll see you a second, man. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Then I went to the bathroom, and then I got caught. I got stopped by some like Home Depot employees. They're like, "Come on, man, let's just go find your adult." I was like, "What's going on?" They're like grabbing me by the arms and shit. They're like, "Just come on, man, let's just go, man." I'm just like, oh, what's going on?" And then they said like they like threw me to like my dad's friend. They're like, this fucking kid stole a monster. Like, yo, we don't steal things here. And they threatened to like call the cops on me, bro. But they just were like, yo, just get out of the store, just leave. And just straight up, man, I probably could have got like juvie or something like that right there just for stealing that little can of monster.
Well, damn. I mean, if they I hope they wouldn't have been that petty. I mean, they like I hope they would have just made you pay, but they were just probably mad at you for stealing.
Yeah, yeah. And plus, since I left it still in the store, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you didn't
I didn't
really
like run
steal
out
it.
of the store.
Yeah. I mean, again,
Oh
bro,
man,
people
man.
have you like. I think if you're not young and like seeing what I guess like you like, if you like stealing, I don't know, bro. Like you got to do
Well, yeah,
whatever.
no, I haven't stolen anything in like 5 years.
Yeah, no, I mean, I haven't in like a decade. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like it is. Yeah, no, but I was like, again, I was a different person in like high school and like especially like eighth grade freshman year. Like, yeah,
Oh yeah, I was too.
but
But
not in a good way.
no, yeah, not in a good way. But I feel like, I mean, doesn't every kid like have like some like time where they go through a whole thing where it's like they do something bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, well, mine was really just my freshman year. I got into just like a lot of trouble, and then I was like, all right,
Okay.
I'm gonna switch schools.
Oh, switch schools. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I, but dude, like, here's the thing. Like, I think that's the only real bad thing that I went through. But like for the most part, man, like dude, I'm like okay, compared to like right now, I'm like fairly like I know a little bit about everything, like like history, science, all stuff. Like bro, what was the worst subject in school when you were
Uh,
like high school or
for
whatever?
me, it was math. I mean,
I agree.
I'm never good with math, unless it's money.
Yeah, yep, straight up, yep.
But
Unless you in
like,
there counting $100 bills, you know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
mean, like science still interests me. I mean, I definitely wasn't good at
Yeah,
science, but like it would be like interesting, and I would be like, okay, that's cool. Like, learn some shit. But for the most part, yeah, it was just like English and like arts. I had a film class too. That shit was fun. Fucking.
but it's just like I mean, okay, people are gonna be like, oh, dude, fucking like gym or PE was the best. Like,
Oh, of
I mean,
course,
okay,
yeah. What?
like that doesn't count, like lunch and shit that doesn't count, bro.
Yeah.
That's not what I consider a subject like history, science, geography, math, all that
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, math was by I agree, but math was by far the worst for me. It's like I understand like you need to like have basic things like like what is 2 plus 2. It's probably like I think it's like was it like 7 no, and
Mm-hmm.
then like literally like you need to know how to add and subtract and something like that. But it's like dude, like it's unless you're gonna be a math fucking matician, like you don't need to know like hey Brad, why are these triangles the same? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like who like I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Maybe because they fucking look the same. You know what I mean? Like those kind of shit you don't need to know at all, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
honestly.
again, I think it applies to certain jobs, but if you're not going into that line of work, you don't need to.
But I will say this: I was never into science and history until I got out of school.
Oh, really?
Because like in school I was just like cuz like dude like you go to school and they just like read out of a book. They don't actually want you to they don't you don't get to do what you actually want to do. You get home, you're like, "Oh, I want to this is what I actually want to do is like, go out go play basketball or go like watch TV or go." So it's like literally now that I have like there's documentaries and podcasts and YouTube videos and all that stuff and like Google stuff. Now I'm at the point where it's like literally all that stuff is interesting to me now. But dude, plus like I find world history way more entertaining than like just only American history. That's what I would say too. And most of the time, that's what we were learning. Like, cause like, what is the difference between social studies and history? Do you know that?
Well, believe social studies is like the history of America and the actual like
Okay,
studying of our like uh foundations and stuff and why like we
right.
have our society, and then obviously I think it goes on to like legislative certain government branches, whatever. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in social studies. Actually, that reminds me. There was one time I don't know if I've told you this story before. I might have. Let me know if I have. But when I
Okay.
was like I was taking I think it was like what the fuck was it? It was like it was like a social studies exam or something. But it was like everybody takes it. I think at a certain point.
Like a final exam, you said.
Yeah, no, but it was maybe it's only in Illinois though. It's like you have to take this, and if you don't get like a higher like grade in it, you basically don't pass the class, and you have to like retake social studies again. I'm pretty sure. God,
Okay.
I can't fucking think of it for the life of me, and I probably will never remember really what it was. But basically it was on a we did it on a scantron, right? You know what a scantron is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we did it on a scantron, and like when I took it, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I completely winged it, and I got like a 90 or some shit. So
Woo.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, all right, I need
Yeah.
to take a picture of this, send it to my mom. Like it'd be like, like the one thing, like I don't know, like I just like did this. And so while I was doing that, my teacher sees me doing it, and so she
No
comes over
shit.
and she's like, and I at the and my fucking like just child brain was like, I'm just gonna send this to my mom. I'm not like
Right.
what she's seeing is seeing me take a picture of the answers or something and thinks I'm gonna send it to somebody. And so she just comes over. She goes, "Did you take a picture of your exam?" And I'm like, yeah. Why?" Like, and then without me
Yeah,
even
dude.
like going into an explanation, in my high school we have like basically these things you can call like security for in our
Okay.
rooms. So she walks up to
Nope.
the
Really?
button on the wall and just presses it, and there's like a loud buzzer, and she's like, "Security to this room," like and
No
I'm
way.
just sitting there, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like what did I do? Like what the fuck? And
Right.
and so and so she's like, Jack, come out here, like, so I have to talk to like the security guard, and then the security guard has to go through my phone and like see that I deleted the photo and everything. And I'm like, yeah,
Oh my
I'm like, I
god,
wasn't gonna
dude.
send it, like, I wasn't gonna send it to anybody but my mom. Like, I'm not like, I was not doing that. She's like, oh, I don't. She's like, security guard's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, like I just have to do what she tells me to do. Like, if you took a
Right.
picture of it, like, you gotta delete it, And I'm like, okay, like, but then like, dude, it was such a, I was like, after that point, I was like, fuck this class. I was like, I hate you.
Yeah.
Like you literally, like, she tried to be so nice to me after that, and I was just like, nah, like, what?
Nah.
Like, you literally didn't even let me explain. You just fucking call security on me, like, bruh.
Bro, some teachers, bro, like they literally like they just like, dude. Some teachers are just bitches. I literally have had so many bad teachers in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember one time, bro. I one time literally I remember I like it was like during a movie. You know, sometimes you go to like a school and you have like movie days. Sometimes I was like watching a movie and I spilled my water bottle while watching the movie, and then literally I went to go clean it up and I got suspended or not suspended. Sorry, I got attention for making too much noise while cleaning it.
What?
Dumbest thing I ever heard, dude. Why does that even make any sense? Like, okay, I'm sorry that I accidentally spilled the water. I'm like sixth grade. I'm a kid. I'm like 13. I'm sorry that I accidentally spilled the water bottle. And
Yeah.
then like literally it's like, oh yeah, you know what, fam, I'm not gonna lie, dude, like literally you're making way too much noise with those paper towels, ripping them off the paper towel holder. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to literally like give you detention for that. It's too much noise. People are trying to watch the movie. You should be polite. I'm
What?
like, dude, suck my ass, bro. What are you? Oh my god, bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. And I like, bro, I remember at my school one time, it was I don't know if it's over there in Chicago, but here in Michigan, there's been some times where I've gotten suspended for walking on the wrong side of the hall too many times.
What?
Like there, I don't know if this happens to you, but like like one way is you're going this way, the other way is you're going that way, kind of like a road where it's like
No.
you're going this way, then you're going that way, and like I think it was like the left side is when you're going backwards, and the right side is when you're going forward. And I was walking on the wrong side of the hall too many times. And they're like, I think we're at like, I'm sorry, man. Like, go to the fucking principal's office. Got in trouble. Literally had my parents on the phone. I'm like, dude, holy shit! I was just walking to class, and like they were like, yeah, dude, like here's a suspension ticket. Don't come to school tomorrow.
What the fuck? Dude,
Some
that's insane.
some teachers, bro, I'm not gonna lie, man, dude. If a fucking homie, if I ever have a kid and they give my kid suspended for walking on the wrong side of a hallway, bro, I'm gonna
Well,
lose it as a parent.
yeah,
I'm getting angry just thinking about the future of this. Like, dude, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm
you'll
literally
be
gonna
mad for
say,
your kid.
I'm gonna literally say no mega lol. I'm literally gonna speak Twitch chat lingo at the teacher and be like, literally like, Brad, your kid literally got walked on the wrong side of the hall. We told him too many times. I'm gonna say, suck my ass. That's gonna be the sentence that comes out of my mouth, bro.
Nice.
Like that's just, dude. Okay, like for example, if you literally got in a fight, that's one thing. If you literally did some actual bad things, that's one thing. Walking on the wrong side of a hallway.
Yeah, I mean that's not even a thing here, so I don't even like. That's why I'm like, what? Like,
Wow,
it's
dude.
literally just chaos. I mean, I guess it would have probably maybe create some order, but at least in the city schools, it's just you fucking good luck. Once you're out of the classroom, it's free for all. I mean, I went to a big high
So
school,
crazy.
but my brother, he went to a 4,000 people went to his high school, and he would literally
Wow.
have to fucking go from like one side of the building to like the other in between periods, and like have to get through like thousands of people, like it's really like that shit seemed like, compared to my school, like that shit was insane, bro. Like that shit's another
Yeah.
level. Like, imagine if you got suspended walking on the wrong side in that school. Like, bro, what the fuck? That is like a mosh pit. They do not give a
50,000
fuck.
kids.
Yeah.
Insane, man. I don't know. I don't understand, and I never will understand because some teachers, man, literally just like they piss me off. It makes no sense. Like, okay, like yo, if you're I'm gonna say this right now. If you're a teacher and you listen to us and you watch our podcast, I'm gonna say this. I really respect what you're doing. Educating the youth, it's very important. But my advice to you is just don't be a fucking ass. I think that's like Jack. I think that's a pretty fair fair statement to
Yeah,
make, right? Like,
but like
dude, I
I'm
respect what you're doing.
yeah.
I appreciate it all, and I think the kids learning is very important. But like, just don't be a fucking ass about it. Like,
Being an ass is subjective though, you know. What does an ass mean to somebody? Technically, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm not
well,
that
ass,
mean," even though I
dude.
yell at all my kids, you know, like
Well, you should yell and give them attention if there's a reason to. But like, yo, like I
yeah.
said, like okay, I remember I heard one of my followers one time. They got an eraser and someone said they said like, hey, someone else on the other side of the classroom needed an eraser. So I tossed him the eraser mid test. He got suspended for a week because of that. And all he was doing, I'm like, yeah, you threw something, but dude, he was helping someone with what's supposed he
Oh
can't
man.
get up from his desk and taking a test. He's not allowed to, and the other guy needs to erase his fucking answer with a pencil. Like, what else are you supposed to do, bro?
Damn. Dude, that's like I don't even dude, like if that's what people were getting suspended for in your school, bro, like or like is it detention, sorry? What yeah, like
He got suspended for a
or,
fucking
oh,
week.
you got suspended? Yeah, so then yeah,
A
suspensions, bro,
week.
like bro, you would be shocked on like what doesn't get suspended in like city schools like and shit,
Wow.
bro. Like uh I mean, there was one time I did get
Well, no,
into
that wasn't. Just keep in mind that wasn't in my school. That was one of my
mhm.
followers who told that
Oh,
story.
okay, yeah, true. Yeah, no, there
So
was
I have no idea what his school is like or where they live.
yeah. No, I mean there was one time in like 8th grade I got into like an altercation or maybe it might have been 7th grade. I got into
You got
like
in a fight.
I didn't get into a fight. Like we exchanged blows, you know, like like
Oh, okay, got you.
like
So you were pissing each other off.
he smacked me in the face with his hat and then I grabbed his hat and then he hit me again and then I punched him. I punched him in the face. So
Whoa.
the teacher instantly saw that and then I was like okay, oh, and then we had to go talk to like a counselor too, and then I did end up getting suspended for that, which is like fair. Like it was not probably fair to me to punch him in the face, but after that we
Wow.
were really chill and like we got along really well. It was actually like pretty funny. Like after that moment we like kind of like it was like respect for one another, you know, like
Dude, that's how literally it seems like most fights like literally like it's like that's like a stereotype too. It's like literally like if you like have a bully and like you get in a fight with them, it ends up literally you end up getting closer when you actually fight, which is kind of
yeah, no,
strange.
I mean it doesn't always work like that, but like for us at least, like I still remember his name too,
Right.
Miles. I don't know if you ever watched this, bro, you know, hit me up, you know.
Hey Miles, hey Miles, if you I don't know if
I
you're listening,
apologize for
man.
hitting you in the face.
Miles, you got all those years, man. You finally got that apology. There you go, fam.
I
I have no
apologize to
idea.
him then, but yeah, it definitely is
Yeah.
it feels more genuine now, I think.
I have no idea if you're watching, but yo, if you do, yo,
Yeah.
we appreciate you dropping a like on this shit.
Yeah.
But yo, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end it there, bro. That was a really fun podcast. We definitely talked about Marvel, then we literally got into fucking like a whole different kind of thing.
Yeah. Good shit.
Hell yeah. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all enjoyed this shit, man. And if you did, yo, hit that subscribe button, hit the follow button, hit those bell on both Spotify and YouTube so you don't miss any further notifications, bro. And also, yeah, we killing it on the TikTok, man. So go ahead and check out our TikTok as well, baby. Same
Show.
thing at Nerds and Mics, all one word. And yo, we will see y'all in the next one, baby.
Peace.